Hi everyone, welcome back. It is my Friday favorites and flops. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I don't know, it's like that bug that's going around. I've had like a lot of sinus stuff, so if I sound crazy, I'm sorry. So I have a lot of favorites this week in that I have like a few other things to talk about. Like I want to talk about my hair. You guys, I'm so glad that I got my hair redone because it had been 4 months since I had gotten my, as my husband calls it, my fade redone. It had been 4 months and like my roots were like forever long. A lot of you guys have been asking me about to do like a hair care routine or like the color of my hair or how I grew my hair out. Here's the deal. So I've been growing my hair for probably like 8 years, growing it longer. I did cut it, but it's always kind of been long. I didn't get it cut recently because we ran out of time. I am planning on getting it trimmed, but okay, here's the thing. So for so many years, probably I think since I moved here, so almost like 11 years, I've been going to the same girl. I've been getting my hair highlighted the same way, actually even before I got married. I was getting my hair highlighted by the same like products. I was using the Aveda line and they're like enlightener, they're bleach products, enlightener, the developer and all that. They would just foil my hair really thin staggered pieces and I would get a partial. So like I never got any of this underneath hair done. Maybe like every 4 years like I would get like some of the underneath done so that it kind of kept like some of my natural color in there so it wasn't just completely bleach blonde. So I've been doing the Aveda coloring and my salon was an Aveda salon, and then all of a sudden one day I show up and poof, they changed it to this brand called, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, like Davines or Davies or Davines. It's like D-A-V-I-N or D-A-V-I-N-I-E-S or something like that. That is the brand that they use to highlight my hair now. Apparently it's another like all natural brand, kind of like Aveda. I don't know what happened, but they felt like my salon felt like Aveda was being compromised because they had been bought out and la-di-da-di-da, they moved along to this. So I felt like Aveda products were the only thing, if you guys like want to skip ahead, because this might be a little bit of a story, but I felt like Aveda products were the only thing that like actually made my hair like a brighter color instead of a banana. So when they switched, I was finding that I felt like my highlights were a little bit more brassy. So I've really been like toning the you know what about my hair, like with purple shampoo. Like I've been toning it so hard with purple shampoo every single time, and finding really great purple shampoos because it is a struggle to keep it from going brassy because my hair naturally I think like turns brassy. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have 2 redheaded girls and I feel like I have like a little bit of some auburn in some of my underneath hair. Anywho, so I tone a lot. Well, finally I feel like it got to the color like with me toning and everything that I've been wanting it, but that's why I have not done a hair care routine. So I love to make a short story long, and there it is for you. That's why I have not done a hair care routine. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing with my hair before I tell other people. So there you go. So I will do a hair care routine as soon as I like completely figure it out and I feel like confident in like this is gonna work for me type thing, you know what I mean? That I'm happy with it, because like I watch a ton of other people's videos to see what they're doing with their hair, how to get their hair, because I don't like as much of a golden or yellow on me because I feel like it really turns super yellow. So I try and get a little bit more ashy, and I think it's just better right now. It's a little bit dull because I did use, like I went so hard with my purple shampoo that I was a little bit worried. But anyways, that's that. I'm gonna get to my favorites because I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, you talk too much, but I do, so there's the truth. I received this, I didn't receive it. I bought this and I got it in the mail from the Tartelette palette in Bloom. This just recently was launched and I love this palette. I was a huge fan of the Tartelette 1 palette. So the Tartelette 2, I was like, yes, baby, yes. They got some shimmers up in there, and I'm wearing this on my eyes today. I have this color right here, Firecracker, which is a gorgeous color. It's super smooth and pigmented. Like the metallics are extremely metallic. I can't even, I love this shadow so much. I got my brush a little bit wet. I almost said if I got my brush, as if I was telling you like if you do that it might work, but I did do that and it did work. I got my brush a little bit wet and then I applied that and it just like completely intensified it on my lid and on my lower lash line. And then this color down here, which is called Funny Girl, which is a really nice metallic-y lighter shade. So I really, really love that. The mattes in here are really nice because there are some warm ones. There are a few cool ones. This color called Rebel is a beautiful, like the mattes are extremely nice and matte, blend really, really beautifully. So I really like this palette. Again, it has some matte highlight shades, plus then like here are like the highlight shades I would say that are matte. Here are like the transition shades and then the darker shades, and then these are two metallic, and then, you know, some like in between shades. So the palette is a very easy wearable palette. I think that it's got a lot because it does have them both matte and shimmer. We've swatched this other color up here. It's called Rocker. It's one of the other like sort of metallic. This one is a little bit less metallic, more of like, well, it's like a sheen to it. So really, really been enjoying that palette, and again, I think it's totally worth it. I really love the Tartelette one because it has a lot of matte purple and mauve shades, and it's totally right up my alley. I definitely think if you're someone who doesn't love cool tones, you're going to prefer this palette a little bit more because it's a lot warmer, and like I said, it does have those metallic shades. So that is my very first favorite, and if you were thinking about getting this, definitely consider it because it's a great palette. A lot of people have asked me if I'm going to get the contour palette. The Tarte came out with a contour palette. I don't think I'm going to pick that up. I feel like I have a lot of contour palettes that I'm really enjoying right now, so I don't think I'm going to pick that up, but I am curious to watch other people's reviews and just see how they're loving that palette. Okay, something I've been using a lot on my eyebrows and I really, really like are the new Brow Power Super Skinny from IT Cosmetics. These were sent to me and I'm so glad because they sent me every single color. My sister-in-law has red hair, so there's an auburn shade. It's going to be perfect for her, so I cannot wait to pass that along to her because I was doing her eyebrows this last weekend when I went to a birthday party at her house, and we were using one of my colors, and she has like very red hair, and she was like, I just don't know if I feel comfortable with my brows. Her husband teased her that I made her brows look like Groucho Marx. Isn't that what you feel like the first time you look at yourself with brows, is that you feel like you look like Groucho Marx? I remember when I wasn't like into doing my brows at all, someone would do my brows and I'd be like, no, they look crazy. And then they basically looked like this. So I think like when you first see yourself with brows, it takes a lot of getting used to, but her husband was teasing her that I made her look like Groucho Marx. But the shade selection with these new Brow Powers is incredible because they have gray, they have black, they have brunette, they have light blonde, medium blonde, taupe, universal taupe, they have auburn, so they have so many different colors. If you guys are interested in seeing more swatches of those, I can do a video on them, and like do like an updated brow routine. But I've been using these to fill in my brows every single day since I got them. The formula is really, really nice, and since it is super skinny, you can get that precise line, but it also allows you, it's stiff enough, but it's also distributes the product enough, which I really like about IT Cosmetics products. So I use the color Universal Taupe, and I mean, it's shaped just like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, the same type of concept with the spoolie on the other end. Really nice spoolie. I would say that these are super comparable. I prefer these more just because I like the color more. So this is, like I said, Universal Taupe. That is the shade that I use in my brows, and I love it. So if you're someone who has a really difficult time kind of shade matching your brows and finding that perfect color, check out the IT Cosmetics new Brow Power Super Skinnies, because I think that you will definitely find a larger shade selection, so you'll be able to maybe find a different match, because I don't feel like the colors are as similar to some of the other brow products that I've used. So anyways, really been loving it. I have this like overwhelming feeling, I just thought about it, that like since I talked a lot about my hair in the beginning of this video, someone's gonna comment below, like that's how I envision them. They're gonna comment below like, your hair sucks, the color's horrible, she doesn't even go here. So I don't know, I feel like it's coming on. So if you're gonna say that, like, just don't. It's not like I think my hair is awesome. I was just pointing it out because I'm glad that I got my hair redone. So on a little side note. So for a lip product that I have been using nonstop, and I even went online and purchased more because they had a gift set, were these Clarins Instant Light Natural Lip Perfectors. That is the only thing I have on my lips right now. I absolutely love these. They smell good. They're super nice. They have like a slight sheen to them, like to make your lips like, I don't know, lip perfector. Did I say light perfector? I don't know, but I feel like they make your lips just look full and juicy, and they feel hydrated. They just feel so comfortable on the lips, and they leave a little tiny bit of color, which is perfect for me. I just spit. Which is perfect for me when I'm just like around the house. I really, really like these, and this is in the color 04, I believe. Yes, and I think this color is called Petal Shimmer. So I know they have like a couple of sets. I'm gonna link them down below if you are interested in getting the sets, which I think is a better deal. I think these are $25 on their own, but if you get them in the set, you get 3 and it's $43 or something like that, which is a way better deal, obviously. They're so nice. So it's just like almost like a balm. It has like a squeezy tip applicator right here. I use this a lot over like some of my favorite nude lipsticks, but like I said, I'm wearing it on my own today and I love it. Like it's just, it gives barely any color at all, but I would say it's like, instead of like a, I don't want to say like super shiny like balm, it's almost like a milky, a little bit of like a milky with like a slight sheen to it. So it just makes your lips look fuller. I really just love them. They just feel so comfortable, and I just think they're the perfect thing to just kind of wear around. You have a little bit of color. It's not too overdone. Sometimes I like to give my lips a break. I've been wearing a lot of, what are they called? I don't know why I'm having like a lot of brain fart moments right now, but I've been wearing a lot of liquid lipsticks recently. Like, why did it take me so long to think of the word liquid lipsticks? And those like tend to, why am I laughing? Like, I don't even, those tend to like dry out my lips, and so it's really nice to kind of just go in with a really nice wearable balm. So I really love this one. Check these out if you, they have amazing glosses as well. They're Gloss Protege or Protege Gloss. I can't remember which flip-flop of the words, but I really like those as well. Okay, the last thing is, I'm just gonna briefly talk about, because I kind of tried it twice, so I feel like I can't really give like a whole, ooh, this is the most awesome, but I kind of want to say that. I want to say this is the most awesome, but I heard a lot of people talk about these. Even my friend Dana had been telling me, oh, have you tried these Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads or whatever? I'm like, no, I haven't even heard of them. Well, I had a bunch of samples that I had gotten in a couple of different orders, and I was like, ooh, I gotta try these. So they're called the Alpha Beta Peel Extra Strength Formula, and there's like a step 1 surface refiner and then a step 2 deeper treatment. These are like peeling pads, so they like improve the texture of your skin. They're supposed to brighten, they're supposed to minimize pores. You guys, on it, okay, on the back it says, why peel is literally what this says. Why peel? If you have to ask, then you haven't experienced our instant smoothing, glow giving, pore refining peel. So you can use them in AM and PM, and they're gentle enough to do for daily use. These are, I did them on my face like 2 times, like I said, and I was like, holy crap, this thing is right. If you haven't, if you have to ask, you haven't experienced it, because it like completely made my face feel super smooth. Just the appearance of my skin looked totally different. So I went ahead and ordered a set of them. I think Sephora right now has a really good deal for $45. I think you get 15 different treatments plus an oil that kind of goes with it. So I'm gonna link that down below. That is the deal that I got, but these are awesome, and I'd highly recommend them. Honestly, if you have like, if you're like me and you have like samples laying around that you haven't tried, check if you have a sample of those and try them on your face. Trust me, you're gonna be like, the clouds will part and the angels will come down, and then Ariel will pop up on her rock and she'll be like, ah. That's what's gonna happen. So let me know if you've tried them, what you think, or if you're going to try them. Tell me down below. I know a lot of people are always like, I know when you mean business when you do Ariel, and it's true. Definitely true. thank you for noticing. That is it for my Friday favorites and flops. I hope you guys have an amazing week. By the way, I got this from American Eagle. I get a ton of questions. I always forget to link the clothes I'm wearing down below, but I will. I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna cut this off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your favorites down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Mwah. Okay, I shut all my lights down. I shut everything down, and then of course, I pop back up again because I remembered I forgot to tell you guys my other favorite. It's Justin Bieber, and I'm slightly ashamed, not really though, because here's the thing. I wanted so badly not to like him because I'm like, I'm 33, he's like, what, 21? That's ridiculous. Why are you all Bieber fever? But it's not that I'm like, oh baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. It's not like I'm like that, okay? But I am like, you're so cute, and I really like your music. And here's the thing. He can actually sing, like legit sing, and like on the fly sing and carry a tune. Like some artists, I feel like there is, I'm not saying people aren't talented anymore, but I really feel like he's got like some raw talent to him. And he's definitely a performer, and I know he's made some bad decisions and stuff. And it's not like I'm giving you guys a pitch to like Justin Bieber, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of crap from a couple of people in my life, and they know who they are. But I just want to say, if you're like me and you're in your 30s and you like Justin Bieber, it's okay, okay? We can stand together with a united front because his new album is amazing. And basically, sometimes I like to play my life out like in his song titles, you know, and it really is bothering some people in my life right now. So I'm like, what do you mean when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no? You know, or like, excuse me, where are you now that I need you? So I feel like I've been really talking a lot in this video, and I'm really sorry because I feel like it's a really long, drawn out video, but I mean, is it too late to say sorry now? And I will answer that question for you because my daughter answers it. She says it's never too late to say sorry. Boom.